World that our parents, our teachers brought us upon, where good triumphed over evil, where evil was not allowed into the home. Now that is an enduring world which has somehow disappeared from, from the world today. And that's why Disneyland is a big hit. But does not mean that it doesn't have drama. I mean, what Tumsa Nahi Dekha hopes to ignite in you is your capacity to relive your dreams, your childhood dreams, that good can triumph. You can win the world by remaining on the right side of the moral values. You don't have to become cynical and bitter and so I mean that is what we have deliberately after murder. We had kind of preempted that there would be a spurt of skin films, and that's the time to break away from what we have in a way deliberately kind of planted. After Jism murder, we moved away. It was a conscious decision of ours. It's not contradictory.
And the interesting part is that just because you're a bar dancer, it doesn't mean you're low on your morality. It doesn't mean you're a lesser human being. It doesn't mean you're not less enduring than the rest of the world. You can still have your morals and values up. You can still dream and you can still live a simple life. The skin show only comes in her job, nowhere else.
This Tumsa Nahi Dekha is not on the Chandni bar frequency. It is in the world that your ad films create. It's in the world that the space that this world aspires to be. Chandeliers, air conditioners, the nice gentle feel, the fairy tale world where there are glowworms and smiles and candy floss. There are the dramatic curves, but as she rightly said, that just because she's a bar dancer, she does a kind of striptease act, striptease quote unquote. The striptease is only throwing a jacket off, and she is a woman who loves her brother, takes care of him, and chooses not to sell her body. She just entertains but does not compromise her moral value. So I would say that apart from making a very good film, which is, you're going to see a reinvented Diya Mirza amidst a few, it's a claim that I'm making, and I'm going to, you're going to see that it's true, the claims that I make, has given the cancer a bloody nose. We are more than happy for what we have got, and I think while we make candy floss films.
Every day that I went back home after working on this film, after completing any scene, I went back home with a satisfaction that I have never felt before. I went back and I slept peacefully, and I woke up the next morning eager to get back to work again.
Pleasure in the sense that working with the Bhatts, I've done a range of roles in these three films, a drug dealer in Footpath, a Casanova and Murder. And this is a completely different role for me. It was very difficult also when we heard the script, Anurag and me, we worked in Murder. I mean, the genre of film is completely different. It's, a murder mystery, a thriller. This was completely different. This was, there's no particular one USP to this film. I think the whole film in totality, like Bhatt Saab said, it's a feel-good film.
I felt that unwittingly I had, after Jism and Murder, kind of given signals that you make a skin flick and you are ensured a hit. But that was not my design. We just went out to make two films which had a fair component of sex. But there was a trend that started after that, because people felt that you have a woman and she drops her clothes and you're ensured a box office success. So I felt it's time to daringly break away from this from this formula which one had unwittingly kind of evolved and made it work. But I deliberately did it because I also knew that you and so committed. Here is an industry where people cancel shooting when they have a cold.
Roles I'm playing are so diverse, so different from each other. If you see my track record, if you see a film like Footpath, I was playing a kind of grey character. I was playing a drug dealer, and a lot of different shades of the character. Many people told me that don't do a supporting role in your first film, but I went ahead and did it because I essentially go by films by an instinct that I feel when I hear a script. And I was very fortunate to get that role. After that murder, I was again playing a kind of grey character. Again, people told me not to do it. But again, something in me told me that I have to do it. It was something that I think it's instincts. It's not a career move you make. It's just something that comes by your way, and you know, you have to do it. So that being a Casanova's role and a grey character. This is completely different from the first two films. Also a very crucial film for me because it's my first solo hero film. In a sense, it's not your conventional Bollywood hero. It is something that is a very, very important part of the film. It is one of the most important scenes in the film. So we felt that what better way than show it in our first teaser. So that's what it is.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.